All right, we are going to be making superhero masks. Take a regular computer-sized piece of paper and cut it in half. This is just an 8.5 by 11. We're making a half mask, so I want it to be half the size of a typical piece of paper. Now I'm laying it horizontally and I'm folding it. If you do hot dog or hamburger, it's the hot dog way. Now I'm going to put one finger in the middle, and then next to that finger, I'm going to draw a rainbow. This is going to turn out to be our eye. Now on the other side of that finger, I'm going to draw another rainbow. That'll be the other eye. When I open it, it looks like this. Now I keep it folded and I'm going to cut that rainbow shape out. This is taking advantage of symmetry. Symmetry means something is the same on both sides. And your eyes are the same on the top and the bottom in shape. So when I open it, voila, full eyes because I used symmetry. Now I can play around with the shape of my mask. I don't think I want a rectangle. I think I want mine to be rounded at the bottom and maybe have a little bit of an angle along the top. There, I'm happy with that. Now I need some pieces of scrap paper. I think I want my mask to be a mask that is like a healthcare superhero. It can defeat coronavirus and all different other types of diseases. I'm going to start my mask by making 2 swirls. I'm using the cool colors because to me those feel like healthy colors. I'm wrapping it around a pencil or a marker, and then I'm going to use glue to attach it to my mask. This is kind of like maybe hair. Ooh, even better, maybe it's my wings. Maybe I'm a flying superhero that also defeats all types of diseases. I like that. I'm repeating that because I'm making my mask symmetrical or same on both sides. Sometimes when I'm gluing, I have to hold something with my finger to get it to stick. Now I'm going to cut some fringe. Fringe is when you cut, but not all the way through. So I'm cutting but stopping before the paper comes apart into 2 separate pieces. Now I'm just going to lay this down and see what I like. Don't like it there. I think I like it along the sides. Yeah, along the sides, but it's a little too long, so I'm just going to cut it in half. I like to lay it down before I glue so I can decide what I like. Maybe these are filters that bacteria can run through and it gets all the bad bacteria and virus out of the air and off of all of our surfaces. Now I'm going to make an accordion fold. To do this, I just fold and then I fold the opposite way. Back, forth, back, forth. I'm going to lay it and see where I like it. I think I like it for a nose. Now I'm going to be using negative space. So to do this, I'm going to start by cutting a zigzag. Negative space is the space in between or around something. And you'll see in just 1 second how I'm going to do that. When I lay it next to each other, with a little space, it makes a negative space zigzag line. I like how that looks, so I'm going to glue it there. It looks almost like a lightning bolt on the face of my superhero. Maybe the lightning bolt represents how fast my superhero is able to defeat viruses and all types of bacterial infections. And the negative space is the space in between those 2 blue pieces. All right, guys, now I'm going to show you a super advanced technique. If you have trouble with this at first, don't be upset. Maybe ask a grown-up for help. You use 2 strips of paper, and what you do is you make an L. You take turns. I'm folding yellow down, green across. Yellow up, green across. Yellow down, green across, yellow up. This is called a double accordion fold. It's a super challenging technique. If you don't get it right away, don't get mad. Rewind the video and try it again. You're just taking turns with the pieces of paper. I like to put a little bit of glue on either side so the folding doesn't come undone. I think I'm gonna do it almost like a unicorn horn to show that my superhero is magical. This superhero is crazy. He's got all kinds of powers. Now I think I want to make some cheeks for my superhero. I'm going to use a spiral technique. To do that, I cut out a circle, and then I follow that circle shape and cut around and 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 around until I get to the middle. And that makes a spiral. I'm going to glue it on for a cheek. And then I think I'll do the same thing for the other side. So again, I start by cutting out a circle. If you want your spiral to be bigger, you cut out a bigger circle. The bigger the circle is, the bigger your spiral will be. I'll go ahead and finish this and glue it. Now I have a superhero mask that I can wear around and play with all day long. Great job, friends!